Well, I initially wanted to do this video yesterday, but between the power surges and the way my throat was hurting, and not even sure what I did or where I could have gone that made it feel that way, that wasn't really feasible. And all the same, now that I'm feeling a bit better, working on washing and also have like a new shirt added to my collection and rotation, so you'll likely be seeing plenty more of it fairly soon, especially with the subject of today's video, a discussion on the upcoming Tron Ares, which after spending roughly a decade and a half in production limbo, is now finally seeing release on October 10th, and it's one of my most anticipated films of the fall, so let's begin. It is a one I've been meaning to talk about for a while. I've seen previews for it, some of the ones I've seen this year, or ones I recommend you see as well. Oh, I mean, definitely one that starts with an E and ends in O, especially. But beyond that, I can definitely say that as one of the many people who is a fan of this IP, I'm glad to finally see it see release. And even though I was not a huge fan of the previous films that Joachim Ronin directed, and especially that rather mid-Maleficent sequel, I will not hold it against him. Nor with Leto in the title role of Ares. I definitely think he could bring unique sensibility to the idea, even though I fully admit he, as a performer, is an acquired taste. And I'm also eager to see what Nine Inch Nails can do with a soundtrack, especially given how they're going to be handled by Nine Inch Nails and Industrial Metal, which, as a big fan of the band, as well as the work that Ed Zort and Ed Kestrel have done in other movies, I'm eager to experience. And we also have which was a tradition of Daft Punk in the previous film, and Wendy Carlos, synth pioneer in the original in 1982, and I'm also there's quite a few other performers in the film as well that I'm going to be keeping an eye on. On top of Jeff Bridges back as Flynn, I had always had a feeling, given the way that at the end of the second one, I always had an inkling in the back of my head that I was going to explain how it happened. There's also the more extended members of the Dillinger family, played by Evan Peters and Gillian Anderson. My guess is they're going to have to officially write out how Dillinger the Elder, given the passing of Warner, and the many films he had released in his lifetime. I'm especially eager to see all the speculative fiction concepts that are going to be potentially in it, given how with the encroachment of AI into more and more segments of daily life, whether or not the studio prospect or not. And I definitely think it is an intriguing opportunity to keep building upon the ideas and questions that raised in fiction, especially. There's also the prospects of this whole universe being developed further. Even though I have not seen all the details yet, unlike some people who scour every potential piece of data for what they're after, I definitely try to at least have some experience in my life. I'm going to see what screenwriter Jesse Wiguto, apologies for pronunciation there, will bring to a, a table, as with his associate in the story, David DeGilio. Oh, and I won't say opening night, but definitely can say it's going to be an opening weekend venture for me. Hey, with that being among the three ones I'm actively pursuing this October. The others, of course, being Pokemon Legends ZA and the Mortal Kombat sequel, oh, which as soon as I have more information on that, I'll be talking about that further as well. Just working on getting things in place, no matter what they end up saying at my consultation on Thursday. Hey, and that's also, you probably see more unscripted videos like this as while I get ready for that. Not some of my, like I did with Master Journeys, some of the ones I have in mind for my Ultimate Journeys vlogs will be scripted, but most of them will be improvised. I mean, top priority is still me finishing my look at the Richard Donner cut of Superman 2, especially as despite the claims of more people panning the reboot, I'm still not seeing anyone breaking the embargo. Oh yeah, I mean, I will not expect them to until tomorrow at the earliest. I mean, personally, but that's just me. Anyway, that's all I have to say for now. Oh, and I will definitely be continuing to follow this film and as well as review it when it comes out. So, guess I'll see you all soon. End of line. Mm-hmm.